Hi everyone, it's Diane here. I want to thank my friend Bianca, or Bianca 8-Bit on YouTube. It's Bianca 8, like the number 8, BIT. I'll check it after this and make sure that's it. Otherwise, just I hope that's it. But she has a channel, and so check it out. And she asked me two questions. I watched her video, her live stream on the replay, and I heard her say Diane C, and I'm like, wow, my ears kind of popped out. So she said three questions. She had three questions for me. So I will do that after this taste testing. Um, and oh, I forgot what I was going to say. But after the taste testing, I will talk about that. But first, I want to show Bianca a couple Native American things I have that I know she's Native American, 100%. So, and both of her parents are from the same tribe, I think. So, anyways, these are some Native American gifts my mom gave me when she visited New Mexico. It must have been at least 15, 20 years ago. It was her second time going. But I think they went to Albuquerque area. So, and what's really cool is I can get Albuquerque. Well, I used to when I listened to talk radio, and they played Art Bell at a different time than LA. On the LA radio station, Art Bell was on. So if it was late at night, which Art Bell uh, started at 10 in LA and then ran to 1. It was a 3-hour show, I believe. Coast to Coast with Art Bell. I think I listened to it. I know I listened to it in the 80s, and I think in the 90s too. I pretty much fell asleep to it every night. So who knows what kind of it's now called Coast to Coast AM if it's still on. It's syndicated if it's still on, but it doesn't have Art Bell. He left the show, and then he did something else on I forget, but he died after that. So pretty sad. And he was a smoker, I think. Well, he used to smoke on camera. He had a webcam. This is a long time ago, like I think he had his webcam he was so like electronically advanced. And I think he had his webcam like in 95 or 96 when uh, webcams were new. And when I would watch it, it would be, because I had dial up, it would be like frame by frame by frame. And I think everybody had dial up back then, unless you were in an office with ISDN at a business. Like my mom at her law firm, huge law firm, they handle like they handled a case with Jack Kent Cook, I think that's his name, that owns the Forum. He used to own the Forum in LA. Like the Lakers used to play at the Forum. It's in Inglewood, but big, huge, like celebrity clients and stuff. So my mom was paid a lot. The attorneys were paid a lot. It was a law firm. But anyways, what was I getting on to? I forgot. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So these are Native American. I think this is hand painted. My mom wouldn't get me a cheap souvenir. I think she got me a ring, that turquoise ring. Excuse my nails, they're kind of dirty. Under my nails. So it's got like painting. I think it's hand painted. I'll show you. And then this thing makes it kind of look Native American around the ears. It's really cool. It's little, but it's ceramic or whatever it is. But it looks like it's signed, and I think those are initials. And then it says, I think she might have gone to like a store there and gotten it. I don't know if she got it like at a powwow or, she brought me home. Oh, that's right. The first time she went, she brought me home turquoise ring, because Native Americans are really big on producing turquoise, or I don't know if they wear a lot of turquoise or if they just are famous for making turquoise jewelry. So anyways, yeah, this is really cool. It was probably maybe $20. My mom wouldn't buy me something cheap. Maybe $20. See, it is ceramic. And then she got me this too. She got me two things. This is a cockapelli, which I read online is different tribes look at him in a different way, or different beliefs, I think. But he is like the god of fertility. He's like a symbol of fertility, love, marriage, luck, I think, and other things that aren't into like relationships. He's Yeah, he's pretty cool. So this is a really cool stone. I don't know if it's expensive, but it's like shiny. That's pretty cool. It has like different colors in it. So I keep these on my coffee table. So yeah, I have a huge coffee table. It has like separate attachments that swing in and out. I got it at my last apartment, but okay. Let me see. And I got it at Wix. Do you guys remember Wix? I think that's where I got it. I still have it. I had it. I've had it a really long time. I got it new at my old apartment, and I've had it 6.5 years at this apartment. But most of my furniture here is new. I hired a junk hauler, to take all my old furniture because it's too much of a hassle to sell it, and it wasn't expensive. It was basically all IKEA stuff. And even my bed was IKEA. So, and my dresser was IKEA. A lot of it IKEA. So it wasn't that expensive. And what's cool about that old apartment, well, they had really good people there. I liked it. But if I put them in the I wanted to, rather than have the haulers take them, they were so nice and so easy to carry. And every apartment had like a bar by the kitchen where you could sit on bar stools or stools, whatever. So they were from IKEA, really nice. I actually built them, when I first moved there, I hired someone that IKEA recommended, one of the people, to build my IKEA stuff. It was just too much. It was just too much for me. Yeah, it was cheap furniture, but I had them, well, when I moved, the moving truck just took my refrigerator. And then I found out they would give me another refrigerator here because the one that was here was really old looking, and yeah, they have like spare refrigerators, but mine is like, my refrigerator is like 26 years old and it's still running, and it says energy efficient or whatever, but I love it. I've never had any problems with it except having to replace a bulb inside so it lights up. But that's just you just buy bulbs. So, oh, let me answer no, I'll do the taste test first, because some of you might not have watched the 3 questions in my replies. So, anyways, hope you like that, Bianca. I think you said once that you had gone to a powwow, so I don't know how many you go to, but yeah, that's kind of cool. And there was a Native American store at Venice Beach Boardwalk in LA here, and it was really cool. They played the music, the flute music, and all that stuff. And I ended up buying a CD. Actually, Art Bell listened to it. He played it as his bumper music on his radio show, before he started. Oh, I've got food. Sorry, folks. He used it, and I liked it, and people would ask him what it is, and I think I ordered it on Amazon, but it was all like Native American flutes and like a powwow, and I don't know what it was, but it was really cool. And they played that kind of music in the I'm calling it Indian because that's what we said when I was a kid, but Indian are really like from India, but Native American, yeah. It's proper to say that rather than Indian. Like when I was a kid, that was normal, growing up, even as a teenager. I don't know when Native American came into play, and even African American, we would say black, I think. Asian American, we would say Oriental. Yep. Okay. Naturally good kosher. Let's see. This is really expensive. The only reason why I ordered it is I've been ordering Tillamook, which is vegetarian. They use no animal rennet. They use vegetable or vegetarian rennet or vegan rennet, but of course it's vegetarian, not vegan, because it has milk in it. But I thought, let me order this. Let me check out this kosher cheese. I want to try another kind of Swiss, and I know that Tillamook, I don't know if it's kosher, but they don't have animal rennet. Now, Jews do not mix animal products except for fish. They do not mix animal products and seafood. No, they can't eat. Kosher Jews don't eat seafood. So, I think they can use maybe fish rennet in their cheese. I don't know, but I read this. It said before I ordered it. It's from my grocery store online. Natural cheese, no preservatives, no animal rennet, vegetarian, and naturally good kosher. The reason why I haven't opened it yet, red apple cheese, naturally good kosher. And the reason why I ordered it was because I want to try different Swiss cheese. And I also ordered those yummy cold cuts. If you guys saw that sandwich I made on a video maybe a month ago, I made a vegetarian sandwich where I showed the deli slices. That's what they were out of. And I ordered like 4 of them of 3. I ordered the ham one this time. I've never tried it, the plant-based ham. And they were out of, I ordered like 2 of one of them, and a couple of them I ordered a really good loaf of dill rye, which is a lot of Jews eat it, I think, but they also have a Jewish rye. It's made by Oro Wheat. My second choice was the Jewish rye. But to me, the dill rye, I like the taste of dill in it, and I like it better. So I've had both. So I put the regular as a substitute, but they gave me the bread, they gave me the Swiss cheese, but they were out of all the deli slices, so I haven't made sandwiches. I'm really pissed off. So, and I even put substitutes for each one, like of the other, you know. So if they had only one kind, I would have gotten like 4 of the same kind. That would have been fine. So, yeah, I'm just going to open this up and taste it. And I also got olives today. That's why I wanted to do it. I was going to hold the Swiss cheese maybe until later when I could taste it with a sandwich or whatever. But because they do make a really, at my market, they sell a really good, I think it's vegan, it might be vegetarian, bologna. It's really good, and I like bologna sandwiches. Before I became vegetarian, I always had bologna and cheese in my fridge, American cheese and either Hebrew National, which is beef, or Oscar Mayer beef bologna. I always had, and I usually had chips. That's why I was so fat. I would eat like 2 bologna and cheese sandwiches with mayonnaise and mustard and chips, and you know, yeah, I was really heavy. So, well, while I was a vegetarian, I was heavy too, but even before I was a vegetarian. So, this is pimento stuffed olives, and what I thought was unusual about them, these are the Great Value Walmart brand, which I like a lot. And when you order online for delivery, for shipping, sometimes some of the stuff comes from the store if they have it in stock, the nearest store. But the Great Value brand is really cheap, and I haven't disliked anything of this brand. Some store brands I don't like, but yeah, I wanted to get this. It was really inexpensive because they're jumbo queen stuffed olives. They're not those little ones. I wanted to get something special. I think the little ones are called manzanilla or something. I wanted to get something special. I've never had a jumbo queen. I've never had a green olive that big. And I like them with cheese. So even though I like crackers too, but oops, wrong glasses. Okay. 20 calories each. Serving's about 15. I don't need to look at sodium, but because I have on the low side of blood pressure. I've never had high blood pressure, and I've always been on the low side, and even sometimes a doctor will ask me, like, or the medical assistant who measures me, they'd say, "Are you always this low?" And I said, "I'm usually on the low side," and she goes, "Oh, okay." Like one person asked me that, but yeah, I'm usually normal or low, you know, low normal, but still in the normal range. So I can eat salt, and I do. I put salt on my food, and, you know, I don't have heart disease. I think salt is bad with heart disease, too. So, total carb, sodium. Oh, my God. 1 olive has 8% of your requirement for sodium. That's a lot. But most olives are salty, and that's why I think a lot of people with high blood pressure don't eat them. But they're good with cheese, any kind of cheese. And I usually like crackers, but I want to taste the Swiss by itself. Okay, there's the pimento. Look how huge that is. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's really huge. I've had other olives, like at Whole Foods, that are, but those are fancy. Those are expensive. I'm talking about bottled. I've never had bottled olives that are this big. So, of any kind. The only kind of olive I don't like anymore is black olives, except on pizza, but I don't buy black olives. Okay, but I saw on Walmart they had snack packs. So let's get out an olive. I have my plate here. Let's get out an olive. I'm sorry, folks. I'm a little slow tonight. Got a lot on my mind. So, okay. And then we're going to try, oh, I brought a scissors, but I guess we don't need one because it's naturally, okay, because it has this. I already told you guys the name. Let's see. I think I'm going to need my scissors anyways. Oh, wait. I think I got it. Hold on, folks. No, I'm going to have to use my scissors. Maybe because my hands are kind of wet. But that's nice that it has a seal, you know, a, what do they call it? Like a seal, so you don't have to put it in a bag. I never keep my cheese, like, unsealed. Or and even my bologna and all that stuff. Even, I put, like, even that, bologna, that fake deli slices I showed you guys, the vegan deli slices by Tofurky. Those I put them in a bag. I put the package. It doesn't seal. It stays open. I don't want that to all mix, so I put it in a sandwich Ziploc. Oh, this is called Ziploc, I guess, or I don't know what they call it when it's not a package, not a bag. Okay, now it doesn't have holes like the Tillamook does. And most Swiss cheese you buy at the market, except for the American cheese style slices that are Swiss. I like those, but they're cheese food. They're not really cheese like American cheese. So yeah, it doesn't have any holes. It smells kind of funky, but it always smells funky. It is thin, and I think it's less calories than the Tillamook, a little bit. So it's a smaller size too. But it's okay because on my rye bread, it overlapped. I had more than enough room, and so I had too much Swiss cheese on it. So let's taste a little olive. Let's just twist the cheese. Yes, they're both excellent. My bangs, I still need to use a flat iron, but I didn't. They need to be cut. I have my hair appointment in about 2 weeks. Week and a half, so these are too long. These are from my last haircut when I had long, they were uneven, so it would have been too short if you would have cut these when it was higher. So, okay. Delicious. I could eat that for dinner tonight, but I think that's a little too sodium. If I would probably eat like 3 more olives or 4. Maybe have crackers, which adds to the calories. Very good. Oh, it's 8:08. It's a long video. I meant to make it a little shorter. So here's Bianca's questions. Well, she asked in her video live stream that I watched on the replay. Okay, favorite Funko. I think you said Funkos and not Funko, but I really have 4 favorites, and they're all in my living room on like a shelving unit. I have like 2 shelving units. So a lot of my collectibles are, but I don't keep the boxed Funkos on my shelves. So we've got Felix the cat, who was a cartoon of my childhood from a very young age. A toddler. And so is Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck from a toddler. So these are not only my favorite cartoons, and Felix the Cat was one of my favorite cartoons. So was Rocky and Bullwinkle. Do you guys remember that? If you're old enough. I think they ran Rocky and Bullwinkle up until the early 80s at least. I know they ran it through the 70s. So, and 60s. The 60s that I was alive and old enough to watch TV. Okay. So I like all those. And this is Pusheen, who I follow on Facebook and on YouTube, the official pages. She's a girl cat. A lot of people, I think, don't know that. But I've seen her referred to as she. And, you know, she kind of looks androgynous. But unless she's wearing a costume or whatever. But, yeah. So she has a brother, and she always has the stripes and the tail. And, yeah, I already have a lot of a lot of Pusheen plushes, not Funko Pusheen. Other brands, plushes too. But like she's got really cute animations with her brother and sister and friends and animal friends, and she's really cute. So I share a lot of those Pusheen posts. They usually only, the animations only come out like, or they're GIFs, GIFs. They just have a little animation with like 4 of them. It'll like, it has like a title, you know, of what the subject, a subject. But yeah, I love Pusheen. I've known about her for a while. I have, also I have Pusheen magnets with all her characters. So, and I think her website is Pusheen.com. That's Pusheen. That's the character Pusheen.com. And you can probably buy stuff on there or see her or whatever. Or just go to Facebook and look up Pusheen, and you might get a couple of hits because I think people have Pusheen fan pages and stuff. But the one with the check mark in the blue, that's the official. Yeah. So yeah, that was really good. And now I want to try one more thing. I know it's running late, but I want to try the Swiss cheese, and was excellent. I'd give it a 10. The olives were a 10. They're really cheap because of the Great Value brand. And let's try these peanut butter cookies by Great Value. Like I said, I trust the Great Value brand when I order from Walmart, and even when I shopped in Walmarts. I don't live very close to a Walmart, maybe like 20-minute drive to the closest one. And it's Panorama City in a really crappy, maybe 15, 20 minutes. It's a really hood neighborhood. So I don't go to that Panorama City store anymore. I did like in emergencies before you could order online, you know, but I like the one in West Hills, but that's like a 30-minute drive. So yeah. So on Walmart.com, if your order is, this is for shipping. If your order is $35 or more, it's free shipping. And it comes like, some comes from the store the next day or the same day if you order early, with no extra fee. It just comes from the store. Someone from the store delivers it, or someone, I don't know if it's DoorDash or one of those delivery people does, I think. But, because they don't speak English. Most of them. I've had a lot of them that don't speak English that deliver from Walmart, or, you know, speak Spanish or whatever. Very heavy accent. So, oh, this I need my scissors for. Okay. These are, let me read this. Where's my glasses? Here they go. Okay. Made with real peanut butter sandwich cookies. Great Value. 110 calories for 2 cookies. Oh, they're probably small. Okay. So these might taste like, I think it said on one of the reviews that they can compare them to Nutter Butters, which I really love, but they're too fattening and I can't stop eating them. They're bigger than these, I think, or I don't know what it is. They might have thicker cookie part. But yeah, Nutter Butters I don't buy because I'll eat the whole package at one time or in like a day or two. Okay. So hopefully these are not as good as Nutter Butter, but I like anything peanut butter, like even my protein shakes or peanut butter chocolate. I love Reese's. I love Snickers. That's peanut butter and chocolate. I love peanut with chocolate. Like some of my protein bars, most of them I buy are peanut butter chocolate, no matter what the brand. So let's try this. Not as good as Nutter Butter. Nope. Not even half as good. Maybe 3/4, maybe like I'd give these an 8 and Nutter Butter a 10. But no, one Nutter Butter is a lot of calories. Not maybe because they're thicker bread. They're definitely thicker. This has a really thin cookie part. And I think it has less filling. And they just taste different, the flavor. But they're good. I'd give them an 8 or 7. I'll probably buy them again because I think on Walmart.com, the only Nutter Butters they have are family size. And I don't need that many. I mean, I'll get sick of them just myself. So, yeah. So anyways, anything else? Oh, Bianca's other questions. Okay, she asked me what my favorite 1960s TV show is or was, um, and that is the Flintstones. And you know, the Flintstones, I showed the Flintstones DVD set on a few videos, like 3 or 4 videos ago. I showed my 2 DVD sets. I only have box sets. I only have 2 of them. And one of them was of the Flintstones. And I did show inside a little bit and read it. And so then you want to check that out. But it ran from 1960, was it 65? They ran for 6 years. It started in 1960. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 61. Okay, it ran until 66. And that was not prime time. It was the first cartoon for primetime TV to be, and it was marketed towards adults or aimed at adults. They had cigarette commercials with Fred and Barney smoking and, you know, all kinds of stuff. I've seen those commercials on a old CD-ROM I got like in the 90s or 80s when computers didn't even have DVDs yet. Or, I mean, it wouldn't have been on DVD, but it was an animation on a CD-ROM. And I saw Lucy and Desi, they had on it, smoking before the show. Like it was like a sponsored, they'd say the sponsor, and they were smoking. It was hilarious. Even when they advertised cigarettes on TV when I was a kid, I don't think the people were smoking them. They were just like, because these ads are really old to me. But when I remember that they just show the package. They wouldn't show, and they'd show like the Marlboro guy on a horse or whatever, or the camel guy, but they wouldn't show people smoking, like blowing it in, like inhaling. Yeah. Only on TV they did, I think. Because back then, almost everybody smoked, and my mom didn't smoke. My stepmom and my dad both smoked. Then I started smoking like a long time. I was like 30 when I started smoking. So I had smoked a few here and there, like in a bar. Yeah. I got hooked on clove cigarettes. That's when I was about 29 or 30. And they're really bad for your lungs. And I read the articles about that. No, I didn't. I just heard. Because there was no internet. Oh, yeah, there was. Okay, so... Oh, no, there wasn't. Wait. I think it was just beginning, but... yeah, and magazine articles, I think, about cloves were like all the rage, and you could buy them at 7-Eleven, and they had different brands, and they were sweet, and they didn't leave a stinky smell. They smelled kind of good if you walked in a room. Some people might have not liked them, but if you walked into a room with smoke from a clove cigarettes, like if you hated the smell of normal cigarette smoke, you probably would like that, or not really like it, but it wouldn't be bad for you. You wouldn't feel like, oh, I got to get out of here. So, and they're sweet. They have like on the wrap, they had sugar, I think, on the wrap of the filter. And then the cloves, it kind of tasted like you were eating something, and it didn't make me cough. And then I finally started coughing a lot, and really bad after I'd been smoking them maybe a year. And my friend and my mom both urged me to either quit or go down to regular cigarettes. So I did go down to regular cigarettes, and I smoked for a while. But I quit using using the patch, and I used to smoke a pack a day. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and this is a very long video. Oh, it's not going to go up. It's going to go up late. Darn it. Oh, well. Because it's already 8:19. I guess this is kind of a vlog, too. But look at my shorts. These are tie-dye shorts. Well, they're not real tie-dye, I don't think. Oh, yeah, they are. Goes through. They're probably just like with bleach. But, I got them last year for summer. And I've only worn them like twice. Whenever I wear a white shirt, or like it has to match. Like this has some like aqua turquoise in it somewhere, but I yeah, I just couldn't find anything to wear with it except white. And I have some solid, I have like a white t-shirt with little black specks in it. I have a couple of those that I've worn with it. But yeah, this is the first time I'm wearing it this summer. But yeah, these bangs. So anyways, folks, thanks for watching. Oh, Bianca asked what my favorite 70s show is. The Brady Bunch. And I also showed my DVD set of the Brady Bunch on a few videos ago. So Bianca, if you want to check that out, I don't know if you saw it. I didn't say they were my favorite, I don't think, but yeah, the Flintstones and the Brady Bunch are my favorite childhood, you know, shows, TV shows, whether they be cartoon or non-cartoon. Okay, take care, everyone. Oh, and you want to hear something really cool that I read about the Flintstones? The reason they brought on Pebbles, like in the first several Flintstones, I don't know how many seasons there's no Pebbles and Bam Bam, or there's just a Pebbles before the Bam Bam comes around, but there's no Pebbles. And then they really wanted to do it so they can market Pebbles to a new doll, you know, for little girls or for children. And it sold, they made the doll, they put the Pebbles in, they made the doll, and they made a lot, it sold like they made, I don't know how much. I think it was Mattel. I'm not sure, but they made a lot of money on that Pebbles doll. And it was in the 60s. So I don't remember. It was before my time. So the show came out in 1960, and they didn't have Pebbles until at least 2 seasons after it came out. So anyways, that's some trivia for you about Pebbles. Why they brought her on. They did it for monetary reasons mostly, to market a baby doll for kids. Okay, bye everyone.